Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to the channel where we meticulously examine the intricate tapestries of royal life. Focusing today on a shocking development that suggests a significant rift is growing within the House of Windsor, specifically involving the extended family and the immediate line of succession. Today, we delve into the extraordinary details of an event that has reportedly left the future King of England, Prince William, completely blindsided. This is not merely a minor family disagreement. Sources indicate the situation has escalated to the point where Princess Beatrice, the elder daughter of the Duke of York, may now find herself placed on what has been dramatically described as a tighter leash by the senior ranks of the monarchy. Before we unpack this complex and highly sensitive situation, which touches upon past scandals, current PR strategies, and the very future of the working royal family, please take a moment to show your support. Do remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel for continuous updates, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into the monarchy's most compelling stories. Your support helps us bring these detailed analyses directly to you. The news that has sent ripples of concern through the corridors of power originates from a well-placed source who recently shared their insights with Closer magazine. The core of the controversy centers around a specific public appearance made by Princess Beatrice, an outing that, on the surface, might have seemed innocuous, but which carried deep, unavoidable historical baggage that appears to have been tragically overlooked. The event in question took place on October 27th, and the setting itself immediately raises red flags for anyone familiar with recent royal history. Princess Beatrice traveled to Saudi Arabia, specifically attending an engagement held at the luxurious Ritz-Carlton Hotel in the capital city of Riyadh. The purpose of the visit, as it was publicly billed, was marketed as an afternoon tea with Princess Beatrice of York. During this gathering, the princess mingled extensively with members of the Saudi elite, participating in high-profile social and networking activities. While royal appearances abroad are commonplace, the combination of the geography, the venue, and the princess's family history created a perfect storm of negative optics, triggering immediate and profound disapproval from the most senior members of the family. To understand the severity of this perceived misstep, we must fully grasp the shadow that currently looms over Princess Beatrice's immediate family. The reason this particular international trip, especially to a location like Riyadh, generated such intense scrutiny and raised so many eyebrows across the globe, lies squarely with her father, Prince Andrew, the Duke of York. For a full decade prior to his catastrophic fall from grace, Prince Andrew Mountbatten Windsor served in a significant official capacity as the UK's Special Representative for International Trade and Investment. During this tenure, which spanned years and multiple administrations, Andrew frequently traveled to the Middle East and cultivated deep connections with powerful figures and political leaders in the region, including Saudi Arabia. These trade missions were central to his public role before the scandal erupted. However, as we know all too well, Prince Andrew's career and public life were irrevocably shattered due to the connections he maintained with the disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein. The ensuing legal battles, public relations disasters, and the sheer toxicity associated with the Epstein name forced the Duke of York to step back from all public duties, stripping him of his military patronages and effectively severing his connection to official royal life. The damage inflicted upon the monarchy's reputation by his association was immense and arguably unparalleled in recent history. The crucial point here, which the source emphasized, is that the dust has not, in any meaningful sense, settled regarding the Duke of York's controversies. The public perception of the York name remains highly sensitive, and any association, however indirect, with the areas where Andrew previously operated professionally is viewed as a dangerous gamble. Therefore, the princess's decision to head specifically to a region and engage in high-level networking activities that clearly echo the very type of work her father performed before his downfall was interpreted by palace insiders as stunningly ill-judged. According to the source speaking to Closer magazine, this move was immediately viewed as tone-deaf. This assessment is harsh, but reflects the profound sensitivity surrounding royal conduct in the current climate, particularly concerning financial dealings and international relations. The source elaborated on why this action was so damaging, noting that it was especially egregious given the venue's reputation and the recent controversies surrounding Andrew and Sarah. The mention of the venue's reputation is highly significant, The Ritz-Carlton in Riyadh is not just a luxury hotel, it has historical notoriety. In late 2017, the hotel served as an unconventional prison, holding dozens of high-profile Saudi princes, businessmen, and officials during Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's anti-corruption crackdown. This history imbues the location with political connotations that senior royals, who must remain strictly apolitical, would typically avoid. To choose such a venue for a high-profile, quasi-official engagement, while simultaneously carrying the burden of the York family's recent history, was seen as a colossal failure in judgment. Moreover, the source's reference to Andrew and Sarah confirms that the lingering shadow extends beyond the Duke himself, encompassing the ongoing public interest and occasional controversies surrounding Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York. The entire York branch is currently under intense scrutiny, and the expectation from the core monarchy is that they must proceed with extreme caution to avoid providing any further ammunition to critics of the institution. The reaction from the Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Catherine, was reportedly one of genuine distress. The source confirmed that William and Kate were genuinely upset when the pictures emerged. This level of documented emotional reaction speaks volumes about the perceived severity of Beatrice's actions. It is vital to recognize the context of the relationship between William and the York sisters. Following Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure from their senior roles, and given the shrinking pool of working royals, William and Kate have been instrumental in streamlining the monarchy. However, they have also shown considerable personal support for Princess Beatrice and her younger sister, Princess Eugenie. The source explicitly noted that William and Kate have been very supportive of Beatrice and Eugenie. This support carried a tacit understanding. The sisters, though not full-time working royals, were expected to maintain a standard of conduct and discretion that would protect the unified image of the crown. The hope, therefore, was that Beatrice and Eugenie would toe the palace line. To toe the palace line means adhering strictly to the unwritten rules of royal engagement, ensuring that their actions do not generate controversy, do not conflict with the strategic goals of the future king, and do not, under any circumstances, revive negative headlines associated with the recent past. Beatrice's trip, unfortunately, achieved the exact opposite, demonstrating a level of independent action that William clearly found unacceptable, especially in his role as the key figure shaping the monarchy's future. The fallout from this incident has been swift and definitive, resulting in a dramatic tightening of the operational controls placed upon the York sisters. The palace, specifically the senior aides reporting to William, has acted decisively to prevent any recurrence of this type of public relations crisis. The source revealed the new, mandatory standard moving forward. The palace has made it crystal clear: every appearance must now be approved and vetted by senior aides before anyone gives it the go-ahead. This mandate represents a profound limitation on the personal and professional freedom of Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Previously, as non-working royals who occasionally undertook charitable or personal commercial endeavors, they enjoyed a degree of autonomy in scheduling their private commitments. This autonomy has now been curtailed, replaced by a rigid, centralized system of oversight. Imagine for a moment the shift in dynamics. Every proposed foreign trip, every high-profile event, every potential corporate partnership must now pass through a rigorous screening process managed by William's team. This team will undoubtedly be analyzing the optics, the geopolitical implications, the historical associations, and crucially, the venue's reputation, ensuring that no engagement can be misconstrued as an echo of Prince Andrew's controversial past. Indeed, the internal push within the palace is substantial. There's now a push inside the palace to impose an office-style approval system on Beatrice and Eugenie's future activities, the source confirmed. This phrase, office-style approval system, suggests a bureaucratic layer of control akin to a corporate environment, where travel requests and public statements require sign-off from multiple levels of management before implementation. The primary objective of this new, stringent process is straightforward: to ensure there's no repeat of such headlines. The palace leadership is acutely aware that media scrutiny is relentless, and the monarchy's credibility is constantly being tested. The final sobering assessment provided by the source encapsulated the existential fear driving this decision. They can't risk another scandal linked to the York name. This statement underscores the immense pressure Prince William is under as he prepares to inherit the crown. He is committed to presenting a lean, trustworthy, and irreproachable monarchy. Any independent action by peripheral family members that threatens this stability is viewed not just as a personal slight, but as a strategic threat to the institution itself. The York name, unfortunately, has become synonymous with reputational risk, and the future king is determined to firewall the core monarchy from any further contamination. The imposition of this office-style vetting system transforms the status of Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. While they continue to hold their titles and remain members of the extended royal family, their liberty to act independently on the international stage has been severely compromised. They are now operating under a level of managerial control usually reserved for full-time, state-funded working royals, despite not receiving the same level of public funding or official roles. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance non-working royals must maintain. They must navigate a world of commercial opportunity while rigidly adhering to the strictures of royal propriety. For Princess Beatrice, a seemingly straightforward business or social trip to Riyadh has resulted in a significant loss of trust and autonomy, forcing her activities directly under the supervision of her cousin, the future king. This entire episode is a clear demonstration of Prince William's resolve. He is determined to protect the integrity of the crown at all costs, even if it means imposing strict disciplinary measures on his own family members. The message sent by the palace is unambiguous: discretion, loyalty to the crown's image, and adherence to the established line are paramount, and any deviation will result in immediate and restrictive consequences. The tightening of the leash on Princess Beatrice is not just a personal restriction. It is a powerful political signal that the era of independent royal action, particularly from those bearing a name linked to past controversies, is definitively over. So, dear viewers, this event certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the necessary boundaries between personal freedom and institutional duty within the modern monarchy. The steps taken by the palace are extreme, but perhaps in the context of avoiding another scandal linked to the York name, entirely understandable. What are your thoughts on this dramatic escalation? Do you believe Prince William is right to impose such a stringent office-style approval system on Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie? Is this necessary damage control or an undue restriction on their adult lives? Please share your perspectives in the comments section below. We read all of your insightful replies and value your contribution to the conversation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for our next celebrity and royal update as we continue to track the subtle, yet seismic, shifts occurring within the British royal family. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.